the CBS Evening News this Thursday, the Mueller report is out. The fascinating details are in. We will break down the evidence and the impact.
No collusion, no obstruction.
But there were at least 10 instances that the special counsel raised that could be considered potential obstruction.
The president is saved by his own people because they refuse.
You always hear people who have nothing to hide nothing, and it seemed like they were trying to hide a lot.
Trump is Trump. His inclination to counterpunch almost succeeded in counterpunching his way into an obstruction case.
Reactions coming down along predictable party lines.
If anyone thinks this is the end of the special counsel's investigation or the headaches that it has caused the president, the redactions that I'm seeing in here suggest otherwise.
Jeff Glor, and we're going to begin tonight with a report for the history books. The Mueller report is 448 pages, 2 volumes, and one giant political football. Key points. The special counsel says he looked at 10 incidents that could potentially have led to obstruction of justice. The most dramatic. The president wanted the probe over. When he found out it was happening, he thought it was the end of his presidency, and at one point ordered the White House counsel to fire Robert Mueller. That did not happen. In the end, no conclusion on obstruction, but no exoneration. Today, the president tweeted, "Game over," on a Game of Thrones graphic. One aide said Mr. Trump was feeling, quote, jacked. The Mueller report is lightly redacted. There it is, mostly regarding ongoing investigations. Our team has been looking into all of this, and we begin tonight with Paula Reed.
The report states the president's efforts to influence the investigation were mostly unsuccessful, but that is largely because the persons who surrounded the president declined to carry out orders or accede to his requests. Some of those requests were directed at former White House counsel Don McGahn. The report states that in June 2017, the president called McGahn twice and told him to have the special counsel fired. McGahn refused and even considered resigning. The report also reveals the president's reaction when then Attorney General Jeff Sessions told him about Mueller's appointment. According to Sessions' former chief of staff, the president slumped in his chair and said, "Oh my God, this is terrible. This is the end of my presidency. I'm effed." Everyone tells me if you get one of these independent counsels, it ruins your presidency. It takes years and years, and I won't be able to do anything. This is the worst thing that ever happened to me. The report says Mueller's team struggled with the legal precedents for charging a sitting president with obstruction, calling them difficult issues. But Mueller reports to Barr, and the attorney general decided there was not sufficient evidence of a crime. It includes the president's answers to written questions, but reveals the special counsel found those inadequate. We considered whether to issue a subpoena for his testimony, the report says, but citing potentially lengthy constitutional litigation with resulting delay, the special counsel did not move forward. On the issue of Russian collusion, the report says the investigation uncovered multiple links between Trump campaign officials and individuals tied to the Russian government. And in some instances, the campaign was receptive to the offer of help from the Russians. Of special interest was the June 2016 Trump Tower meeting attended by the president's son, Donald Trump Jr., son-in-law Jared Kushner, campaign chairman Paul Manafort, and a Russian lawyer promising dirt on Hillary Clinton. Mueller's team concluded it would unlikely be able to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the meeting participants had general knowledge that their conduct was unlawful. In the end, the special counsel did not establish that the campaign coordinated or conspired with the Russian government in its election interference.
The special counsel referred a total of 14 matters of potential criminal activity to other prosecutors.
Charged with anything, but there are still 7 committees in the House alone that are looking into potential wrongdoing by the president and his administration. And the Democrats who lead some of those committees, Jeff, said that just because the president's actions weren't found to be criminal doesn't mean that they weren't improper and worthy of